What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the F9 big spot that they did yesterday. Now, yesterday, the Super Bowl was pretty darn awful. I was considering making a video of just the pure disappointment and what we were shown, but we were not shown this at the Super Bowl. We were shown this about an hour or so before the Super Bowl, and this, by about I don't even know, 1,000 miles was better than anything we saw at the Super Bowl. The Winter Soldier Falcon, that was pretty solid, but I do want to talk about this. I want to give my impressions on it. You guys may know, if you're longtime fans of the channel, that I am a huge fan of Fast and Furious. I'm going to be covering this movie to death when it comes out, whenever it comes out, which is actually part of this TV spot, honestly. But we'll go over that as this video goes on. As always, and if you guys are new here and you like Fast and Furious, definitely make sure you guys are subscribed. Bell icon turn on. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, Podcast Now 15 is my Twitter handle. Would love to have you guys over there, and let's jump right into it. So one of the things that I do want to focus on first is that ending, and it's that it says in theaters soon. Now that it worries me, and it also makes me kind of happy. This movie technically does have a release date, and it's May 28th, 2021. Okay, now remember, I don't remember the exact day, but I think it was May 26th, 27th. It was around the exact same time that this movie was supposed to come out last year in 2020. It got delayed, and then, obviously it got its new date. Actually, I believe, didn't they delayed it? Didn't they delay it to like April? They delayed it like 11 months, and they pushed it like one more month. I don't remember the exact thing that happened, but around that same time. Now that is not that far from now. So to say in theaters soon does, and the positive side of things is, okay, well, that's something. Obviously it still means they want to appear in theaters. Soon does not mean like a year from now, so hopefully, not a delay on that and all that kind of stuff. At the same time, to not say at the end of this trailer that a lot of people saw, to not say the release date, makes me think that yes, soon probably is within this year, but soon probably isn't May 28th. I think it really depends. Really, we still have Black Widow that we're waiting on. I feel like F9 is kind of waiting on Black Widow. Like, okay, are they going to do a dual release? Are they going to do just in theaters? What exactly are they going to do? Is the world going to get a little bit better, which I do think it will between now and May? Is it going to get better enough to be able to put this movie out? That's what we're going to have to wait and see. So I know that's the ending. That's literally just one shot. That's one text bar at the end of this stuff. The trailer is quite crazy. Now, really, there's only one crazy part. The rest of it is, I think, kind of just setting up. So one of the things I do like about this, and it's kind of been done before in other movies, but it's never been done, or it hasn't been done in this way here. Obviously, Dom and Letty basically retiring, right, being like away from the game, and that's what we see in this trailer, right? They're talking about, hey, Dom's asking her, like, do you miss it? Or she's asking him, do you miss it? And he says, every day. And then we get to see kind of opposing shots of basically the rest of the gang doing stuff. Now, I don't know how they're going to frame it in maybe they retire because they have the kid, and that means they have to age. By the way, this movie is set several years after Fate of the Furious, right? Because the kid, it's got to be, let's say, 6, 7, 8, so it's got to be quite a few years after, the 8th movie, okay? So, obviously, they've retired, they're doing their own thing, but is the gang still doing their thing? Well, like Hobbs and Shaw, they've gone their own way, so it'll be interesting to see how that works and what exactly brings them back, because you have Han, but you also have his brother, John Cena, being his brother. You also have him with Charlize Theron and all that kind of stuff. So I wonder if all of it is going to bring Dom back. And I think Dom is the one who's going to kind of get, pulled back, and then Letty's going to have to kind of go with him. It's not exactly the same thing with, like, Brian and all that, because it's just not, okay? But I do think Dom's going to be the one that's going to be pulled back into it, and Letty's just kind of, I think she definitely misses it as well, so she's going to go back in for the ride as well. And then we have the action, okay? Because really, besides that, the only other parts of this trailer were the action. Now, we saw that motorcycle scene where Letty gets on, right? And we actually had like a screenshot of that actually like a year ago from now, right? We saw that, but we got to see a little bit of that action piece where somebody grabs onto her and she slams them into a tree. That looks amazing. We see what seems like a skyscraper-ish, or just like a building, some sort of construction site building completely crumble to the ground. And then we get the ending, which I think I saw IGN, or I saw some article saying, like, literally the ending of the trailer defies all, like, you can't do it. It's literally impossible. But it's never impossible for Fast and Furious. You always have to remember that they're probably going to outer space in this movie for whatever reason. I don't really see the point. But you know what? No, again, it doesn't matter. It's not even right to say something like that when it comes to Fast and Furious, right? They're going to go to space. It'll make sense. And if you say anything against it, come to my house and we'll have a nice talk, okay? But no, in all reality, that ending sequence of the car going through a building, not just a building, actually not just a building, because you see that's what, like, the articles are saying, but obviously when you watch it, it's going through a building, it's going through multiple walls of the building, and then it goes through like a truck, now here's the deal. I love Fast and Furious, but I'm not a big car guy. I don't know anything about car. I drive a car. I can take care of it to some degree, but, like, I don't know a lot about models, a lot about, all that kind of stuff. But it goes through, like, a truck that, like, literally seems like to have, like, storage in the back of it. It literally goes through that as well. And it doesn't show it, but you'd have to imagine it flips back on to its wheels because it's on its side, and then eventually, and then it shows Letty right after, like, celebrating. I don't think she's the one in that car. I think it's somebody else. But yet again, it could be it could be Dom, could be somebody else. But my dear Lord. So really, I think they did everything in that Now, there was, like, literally 30 seconds, but in those 30 seconds, I think summed up what Fast and Furious is. It's always about family. We know that. I mean, if you don't think Fast and Furious is about family, click off this video right now and never come back, all right? It's about family, and they showed that with literally Dom's family. They showed that with the dinner table scene again. They showed it with Han very briefly. They even showed it with John Cena because, remember, he's his brother. And remember, John Cena even said he doesn't see his character as the villain in this movie. So I do think they're going to do another thing, kind of like they did with Shaw, and just bring him on the good side probably towards the end of the movie. That's what I think they're kind of heading to in this movie. But so we know it's about family. We know it's about over-the-top action sequences that in all reality don't make any sense whatsoever, but they're really fun to watch. They're really fun to look at. And we got both parts of that in this trailer, okay? So A+, now, I didn't watch the first, like, 4 minutes of the Super Bowl. I don't think this was shown at all during, because I watched the rest of it, I don't think this was shown at all during the Super Bowl. So for whatever reason, the biggest, I would say, now I guess the Winter Soldier Falcon thing, that is a really big thing as well. But besides that, and Paramount Plus, which if you guys didn't know about, well, obviously you didn't watch the Super Bowl because they did 15, commercials on it. Besides those, F9 is easily, and I would even say it's bigger, probably than both of those. F9 is like the biggest thing. And they didn't show it at the Super Bowl. They showed it before the Super Bowl on, like, on the internet, because I saw it on the internet. I don't even know if it was actually appeared on TV. So I really don't understand what the line of thinking was there. Super Bowl was god-awful, and really all aspects of it, but that's a separate thing altogether. Let me know what you guys think about F9 in general, about the big spot, trailer basically that we got. I really hope I wanted a trailer. In fact, I predicted we would get a trailer. I'm going to give myself it, because technically I was right. This is a trailer. It's 30 seconds. We did get more scenes. We actually got scenes that we've never seen before. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really happy about that. I want to see more. At the same time, you know what? I think I'm good. We're only 3-ish months away from this movie. Just give it to me. Inject it right into my veins. I will proudly be the first person into that theater to see the movie when it comes out night one. My wife won't. She won't come with me. I'll be by myself, lonely and sitting alone, but that's okay. As always, make sure you guys are subscribed to this channel. Hit the bell icon so you guys know when all these videos go up. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, PodcastNow15 is my Twitter handle. Would love to have you guys over there as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all on the next video.